Hello everyone, it's me Uncle John. Today I am going to read S5, S5, 5065. Junie B Jones has a peep in her pocket. Chapter 5 to Chapter 9. E-I-E-I-O. The bus drove for a very long time. Polly Allen Puffer was sitting with that Jim I hate. While we were riding, he stood up behind me. Junie B, listen to the song we just made up, he said. Then he and Jim started singing the song as loud as they could. Old MacDonald had a knob, E-I-E-I-O, and on his knob he had a hat. E-I-E-I-O, with an owl out here and an owl out there. Here an owl, there an owl, everywhere an owl, owl. Old MacDonald had a knob, E-I-E-I-O. Finally, I covered my ears with my hands so I couldn't hear them anymore. Then I sing the loud song of my own. It is called Ha Ha. I can hear you. I invented the words myself. Ha ha, I can hear you. Ha ha, I can hear you. I can hear you. I sing that song a jillion times, I think. Then all of a sudden, the bus turned down a long dirt road. And oh no, it was the farm. We are here. We are here. We are here, shouted the children, very thrilled. I looked out the window. There was a big house with trees all around it. Also, there was a barn and a tractor and some chickens. I did a big gulp at those the peccary things, 'cause chickens have pointed lips, just like roosters. I quick scrunched down on the bus floor. I hid it under my backpack, very sneaky, 'cause maybe if I kept real quiet, Mrs. wouldn't see me, and I could hide on the bus the whole entire time. Lucille and that Grace stood up from their seats. I made a shh sign at them. Do not tell the teacher I'm here. And I mean it, I whispered. Only too bad for me, 'cause just then I heard the worstest noise in the world. It was the noise of a big, dumb, tattletale boy. Teacher, Junie B Jones is hiding on the floor. I see her, shouted that mini Jim. I yelled, but Jim did not shh. Instead, he jumped right up on the bus seat. And he pointed his finger at me. She's trying to hide under her backpack, so you won't see her, but you can see almost all of her perfectly good. He got off the seat and waved to me, very teasing. Ta-da, he said, and he followed Lucille and Grace right off the bus. After that, my heart got very poundy inside, 'cause I heard the sound of a footprint. That's why. I scrunched myself tighter. Junie B! It was the voice of Mrs. I didn't answer her. Junie B, I see ya. Okay, your backpack isn't big enough to hide you, she said. I looked up real slow. Hello, how are you today? I said, kind of nervous. I'm fine, only I'm not actually hiding. Mrs. crossed her arms. Then what are you actually doing? She asked me. I did a gulp. I'm tidying, I said. Tidying what? Asked Mrs. I think fast. I'm tidying the floor, I told her. I quick took off my bandana. Then I wiped up the floor with it. Good news, I said. It's tidy now. All of a sudden, I heard a chuckle. I turned my head and saw some boots. Junie B Jones, I would like you to meet Farmer Flores. Farmer Flores owns a beautiful farm we're going to be visiting today. I raised my eyes very slow. Then finally, I looked all the way to the top of his head. That's when my arms got shivers all over them. Because guess what? Farmer Flores was wearing a hat. Chapter 6, Farmer Flores. Farmer Flores did a nice smile. Your teacher tells me that you're not very happy about being here today, he said. I felt my forehead again. I'm ill, I said. Yes, well, I've been thinking about how I could make this a better visit for you, and I was wondering if maybe you'd like to be my special farmhand today. Do you know what a special farmhand is, Junie B? I shaked my head no. Well, for one thing, the special farmhand gets to walk with the farmer in the very front of the line. Would you like that, do you think? I did my shoulders up and down. I don't know, maybe, I said. And also the special farmhand gets to be the very first person to sit on the tractor, the Farmer Flores. Does that sound like a fun to you? I sighed very big. I don't know, maybe, I said. Oh, he said, but here is the most important job of all. The special farmhand gets to help me keep all the children in order. Just then my mouth came all the way open. In order? I asked Berita. You mean I get to order the other children around? rubbed his chin. Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. He said. I quick grabbed my backpack. Well then, what are we waiting for, farmer? I said. After that, I run off the bus, speedy fast. I clapped my hands real loud. All right, people, get in line. Farmer Flores is going to show us around, and he doesn't have all day, folks. Pretty soon, Farmer Flores and Mrs. came off the bus too. They told the children to please hold hands like the buddy system. You heard them, people. I hollered. The buddy system, we will be using the buddy system today. All of a sudden, Mrs. bent it down next to my ear. Helping Farmer Flores does not mean being rude, Junie B. I want you to be helpful and nice. But I am being helpful and nice, I said, because I didn't even tell anyone to shut up yet. Just then I skipped to the end of the line and checked on Polly, and Puff and Jim. I've got my eye on you two clowns. I said, very helpful and nice. Jim cockle-doodly-dooed at me again. Yeah, only too bad for you, Jim, I said, 'cause I already looked around this place for roosters. And I didn't even see one of those mini guys, so After that, I quick skipped back to the front of the line, and me and Farmer led the children to the pasture. Pasture is the farm word for big grass and a fence. Well, wait till you hear this. There were 4 horses and 2 ponies in that pasture, and I did not even run from them. Attention, people! Attention, I hollered. Do not be afraid of the horses and ponies. Just stand very still. They will not attack you. Attack you, probably, I thought for a second. Also, do not feed them cheese popcorn, I said. I looked at Farmer. I learned that from the Jew, I said, after the farmer held my hand, and we led the children to the barn. The barn is where the cows get milked. All of Room 9 held the noses in that place because barns smell like stinking hay. Farmer Flores told us all about milking cows. He showed us the machines that hook up to the cow. Plus, also, we saw big giant cans that hold the milk. After he got done, he asked if we had questions. I raised my hand. If you breathe stink air into your body, does it make your insides smell like stink air too? Didn't answer me, only I don't know why, 'cause that's a troubling question, I tell you. After he took my hand again, and we took the children to another part of the barn. There was a black and white cow there. Farmer showed us how to milk her with a milking machine. That's called a demo cow, I believe. After the Farmer Flores was finished talking about cow. Okay, boys and girls, let's go back outside and visit some of the other animals, he said. I got a little nervous inside on account of what if he was taking us to see the rooster. I walked outside very careful. Only good news, Farm Flores took us right to pigs in a pen, and after that we saw goats and lambs, and I patted a lamb on her fuzzy head. That's not even the bestest part, on account of pretty soon Mrs. Farmer Flores drove up on a shiny red tractor, and I was the first one to get to sit up there with her. I quick gave Mrs. my camera. Take my picture, please. Take my picture up here on this tractor. I smiled real big for her. Mrs. clicked me. That'll be a beaut, I said after that I got down from the tractor, and I took a cow picture and a pig picture and a lamb picture. Plus, also, I took a picture of my bestest friend named Lucille and that Grace. Excellent pictures, friends, I said, real thrilled. Hey, I can't wait for Mother and Daddy to see them. And I hurried to the big trash can, and I throw the camera right in there. See, Grace? See, Lucille? It is called a throwaway camera. But I said that after you take the picture, you just throw it away and buy a new one. So what can be easier than that? Wow, I know it is wow. Plus, Mother said the pictures turned out beautifully. Mrs. run over and she took my cameras out of the trash. Junie B, honey, you can't throw the camera away before the pictures are developed, she said. Shoot, nothing is ever easy, is it? After that, Mrs. put down blankets in the grass. It was time for the picnic, of course. Me and Lucy and the Grace sat on a blanket and opened our lunch bag. Yum, I said, egg salad. Yum, said the Grace, tuna salad. Yum, said Lucy, crab salad. Oh no, the flaky croissant with a side order of a green gin light, raspberry, the vinaigrette dressing. Then all of us ate. Our lunch is very delicious. Chapter 7, Spike. After lunch, it was time to get the children together again. I clapped my loud hands some more. Okay, people, the fun is over. Get your buddy and get in line. On account of Farmer Flores wants to talk some more. Apparently, Farmer did a teensy frown at me. Then he holded my hand, and we walked across the yard to another fence. Inside the fence, there was a building and some chickens. Okay, everyone, said Farmer Flores. This is the last stop on the tour today. He pointed. Who can tell me what that little building is right there? Lucille jumped up and down real happy. The gift shop, the gift shop. I've been wondering where that was. She said real delighted. Did a chuckle. Well, that's a good guess. But most farms don't have gift shop. He looked at the class. I'll give you a hint. My wife and I get eggs for breakfast every morning. From the little house there. Just then a boy named Roger jumped up and down and all around. I know, I know. He shouted, it's a hen house. Smart, right, it's a house where hens lay their eggs. Farmer Flores opened the gate. I tugged on his shirt. He bent it down next to me. Is there a rooster in there too? I asked, kind of scared. Just one. There's lots of chickens. Want to go in and say hello? I shook my head real fast and I ran away from the gate. Speedy Cake, Paul Allen, Puff and Jim laughed and pointed. Look at Junie B Jones, they hollered. Junie B Jones is afraid of rooster. Farmer Flores made an angry face at those two. Hey, hey, hey! I'm surprised at you, boy. There's nothing wrong with someone being cautious about roosters. But then some of the other children looked kind of scared too. Why? Is the rooster going to peck us? Shuki said, no, that old rooster in there is a pretty calm fella. But that doesn't mean Junie B should be laughed at. He smiled a little bit. I've been around farm animals all my life. But every once in a while, I still come across an animal that I don't get along with. Farmer laughed. In fact, we used to have a goat who nipped at me every time I got near him, and for years, I met my wife go in his pen and feed him. After that, Farmer Flores winked at me, and Mrs. said I could wait outside the gate. My shoulders relaxed very much. I sat down on the grass outside the fence. Only wait till you hear this. Pretty soon, Farmer leaned over the fence where I was sitting. He was holding a baby yellow chick. I giggled and giggled at that cute little thing. A chick, a baby chick. Can I hold it? Farmer, please, please, please. I put the baby chick in my hand. It was a fluffery and softy, and light as feathers. Ooh, I love it, Farmer. I love this baby chick. Put the chick in the grass and on my lap, in my straw hat. Plus also I put it in my big, wide pocket. I peeked at it in there. I wish I could take you home with me. I wish I could take you home to my house. And then you could live with me and my dog Tickle forever and ever. Would you like that? Huh? Would you? The baby chick did a peep. Hey, you said yes? I turned around. Did you hear that, Farmer? The baby chick said it would like to come home with me. Shook his head. Oh, I don't know, Junie B. I'm not sure you'd really like having Spike grow up at your house. Spike? Who is Spike? Spike the chick. We named that little guy Spike. I picked out the chick again. Yeah, only Spike is not actually a good name for a fluffy baby chick. I know, Junie B. But Spike isn't going to be a little chick forever, you know. I know, because someday Spike will be a big giant chick. Farmer, right? Well, not exactly, he said. If Spike won't be a big chick, what's Spike going to be? Farmer Flores took Spike back from me. He held him in his hand and patted his little softy head. Someday, Junie B, he said, Spike will be a rooster. Chapter 8, confusion. I had confusion in my head. Because first I hated roosters. Only then I liked Spike. Only Spike is going to be a rooster. So now what am I supposed to do? I didn't talk much after that. Because confusion takes a lot of thinking, you know. That's why. Plus also I might need counseling possibly. Finally, the children finished to sing the chickens and they came out through the gate and Farmer Flores held my hand one more time. And he took us to a field with wild flowers in it. He said we could pick wild flowers for our mothers, because that would be like a gift from the gift shop, he said. After all of us had our flower, Mrs. took a picture with that nice man. And here's the bestest part of all. Farmer Flores took off his hat, and his hat was not a knob. I danced all around that guy very thrilled. Farmer Flores, your hat is not a knob. Your hat is not a knob. He wrinkled up his eyebrow. Oh, thank you, he said, kind of quiet. You're welcome, Farmer, I said back, because guess what? Now I don't have to be afraid of roosters anymore. I jumped up and down. Now maybe I can be afraid of goats. just like you. After that, Farmer Flores looked at me a real long time. Then he rolled his eyes way up to the sky. I looked up there too, but I didn't see anything. The end.